This is Manchester United we're talking about.
This is Man United we're talking about.
This is Manchester 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 United we're talking about.
Oh, this is Manchester United we're talking about.
It's Manchester United we're talking about. Manchester United we're talking about here.
This is Manchester United we're talking about.
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 It's Man United we're talking about. It's Man United we're talking about. It's Man United we're talking about. It's Manchester United we're talking about.
It's Man United we're talking about.
This is Man United we're talking about.
It's Manchester United we're talking about.
We're talking about Manchester United.
Yes, people, this is Man United we're talking about. Imagine I'm such an idiot. I forgot to redirect to myself. I'm such a flipping idiot. But anyways, we're here now. We're live. We're talking about all this stuff. I can't wait. I don't know what it is about this, but there's something sweet about Newcastle potentially getting rejected 3 times in a row. Oh, man. I'll be real. I've got a lot of questions. You might have seen it before in the other stream, but I've got a lot of questions, right? One, like how much the bid itself is about £65 million plus 8 million in add-ons, something along them lines. So yeah, you know what is what it is. My thing is, apparently Manchester United didn't have the money, but then all of a sudden we've got the money and we put that up. We got told yesterday 2 different things, which are kind of contrasting now from today and yesterday. Manchester United would not make the bid unless they've been communicated by Sesko and his camp that he wants to go to Manchester United. Now, according to Fabrizio's update today, he said 2 different things. And I'm trying to work my head around it. And I'm gonna read it right now. So in his first tweet, he said, Man United submit formal bid, blah, 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 blah. The bid has been received, blah, 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 blah. Man United move follows Newcastle's 90 million package bid on Monday. The player has the decision in his hands, and then follows up with sources at Man United believe Sesko is keen on the move and decided to proceed with official bid. Newcastle United waiting for his formal decision. So it's like, okay. Yesterday we got told, you know, Sesko wants to be convinced that United can actually make the bid, but then now it's changed. So what are we doing? Does that mean he wants to join or does he not want to join? Does Man United have made the bid because Newcastle made the bid and felt like they had to force their hand? Leipzig have got what they want overall. They got this sort of bidding war, but in a sense where I don't feel like United will up their bid. I don't feel like United can up their bid according to all these other different reports. So I'm still trying to work out what's what. I want you lot to work out what's what for me. But Specs, hold that one. You're in the mud. Everyone that's in here, make sure you smash the like button. We're going to be here for, you're not going to be here for a long time, but a good time. That's for sure. But it seems like United are going to get their front three. And how much value does that put towards Man United's front three is another question. I've done different videos trying to explain and have my thoughts around it. So we just need to know if this bid's going to be confirmed or not. Again, I feel like it's going to have to be made public if United... Yeah, it's going to have to be made public if he chooses United or Newcastle. But at this rate, I feel like we all kind of knew deep down that Sesko would pick Manchester United over Newcastle United, which is fair enough. You know, we're the bigger club. You know, he's already rejected us before. Maybe he feels he's more ready than not. Does Højlund go the other way? Because my thought process before with on Never a Foul, I said, well, United might have paid all of this money in total of 74 million roughly, right? 73 point whatever million. But we already know that Leipzig want a striker. They want a dream target. Do they get Højlund maybe on loan? If this Sesko bid gets confirmed, does that kind of force Højlund to move? Does that make him wonder that United have made all this, spent all this money similar to what we paid for Højlund? That kind of just tells you that United, like, you can fight for your place, but you're not going to be deemed the guy to lead the line because you're playing 1 game a week. So again, it's a bit interesting. What's Ben Jacobs said? More on Man United, 75 million, blah, blah, blah. Formal offer made this morning following talks with Sesko yesterday. 75 million euros matches Leipzig's quoted fixed fee. 5 million euros of the add-ons easily achievable, leading Man United to consider the bid close to Oh, there's more. Bid close to Newcastle's package. Overall number is lower though. Man United believes Sesko wants to join and never planned to bid without player buy-in. Newcastle attempted to agree a deal first with Leipzig, and I had hoped Man United would back off last night. Now both clubs engaged in talks with Leipzig and neither far off their expectations. Newcastle's long-standing fear has been if both clubs offer like for like, Sesko would pick Manchester United. Well, that kind of tells me everything I needed to know even before that. So, love. That's all you can really say for that. It's just the game's the game. Again, it's not exactly being said that it's been denied. If United are offering package of something close to what they want in terms of easily achievable add-ons, then what about Newcastle's? I don't get it. What happened to this special club? You know, Leipzig have played this exactly how they probably wanted, and I think Sesko's helped them. I feel like Sesko's definitely helped them, which is very, very annoying. Yeah, that's what it kind of tells me there'll be. You know, neither far off means that he want more. What do you mean you want more? There's no way that we're going to pay close to Eki Teki kind of money. That's crazy. Again, you got to understand, like, it's all down on Sesko. It really is. He needs to hurry up and say, I want to join a certain club or not, because it's kind of leaving everything in the dark. Very much so. Make sure you smash the likes. Nearly 200 in here, and I forgot to redirect to myself, so there would have been plenty of more people in here, but that does not matter. One thing I like about the transfer so far is we've gone for players who wants to join us. So Sesko could be the case that the bid went in after Sesko's green light. Well, we need to know which is the green light, which isn't the green light. One thing I must admit though is something I really want. Again, I love saying it because we need it, is a lamppost. In terms of defending corners, we've seen that we still kind of struggle in certain areas. Euro's not the greatest in the air. Luke Shaw is crap. You know, Heaven's good in the air, I suppose, but I still feel like he's kind of weak in that area. But we still need a lot of height. One thing we saw against Everton is evidently how much we definitely need an outlet, someone that can hold up the ball successfully, and someone that can be a bit of a nuisance like Beto. Because look at the way Everton played, right, against us. And I get, if you're a rival fan, I'll try to break it down a little bit because not everyone got to see it. United played, the pitch was dog shit. Yeah, so you couldn't play football on it. Similar to West Ham. You can't play football on that. No matter how much you tried, it's either going to go past you, you're going to get, you know, when you turn, you're going to slip over, very dry, not a football field. So what Everton did, because they were trying to pop the ball around, they just played long. And that's exactly what United couldn't do. When we tried to do that, there was no one to hold up the ball. And if anything, you're relying on speed way too much. Yeah, I saw this. So, and then when United don't have that kind of Beto figure up front, you can't cause a nuisance. You really can't. It's just, it's over. With Sesko now, 6'5", good at holding up the ball. He's in the air. He's a monster. Then now we've got, hopefully, the ability to cross the ball back post all the time. Start competing with a lot of these, I don't know, these defenders that are brick houses, you know. I don't know how he's going to do. I don't even know if he's going to hit the ground running, but it seems like he's a good footballer. From what I've seen, a very good footballer. Just how well does that translate into the Premier League, and can he move on from his time at Leipzig, playing in a different kind of role compared to how Openda did? What's this? They submitted the bid as soon as they got the buy-in from the player. What does the buy-in mean from the player? Can someone explain to me what does the buy-in mean? I'm seeing this from Sesko, Ben Jacobs, right? I'm so confused. What does the buy-in mean? What does the buy-in from the player mean? The buy-in? Yeah, I do wonder if Hoyland's going to go the other way. Buy-in means project. He wants to join? Yeah? No? Maybe? No idea. You lot are going to have to tell me, man. I have to do one of these. The buy-in? I wish they... You know what? Yeah, I've never seen this kind of language used when it comes to reporting transfers. Never. So now I'm kind of confused. Like, why are they using the language now? I've never seen it. What does that mean? Like, I'm trying to understand is, did they get the green light? Does it mean the green light or not? I need to do all these ads. Kind of annoying. Give me a second. Oh, imagine if Sesko scores against Arsenal. If we get this guy, I don't even know if he's going to come in on time because these transfers take so long. It does get on my nerves. This saga's been dragging out not that long, to be fair. It's been about a week. A week? Has it been about a week? I think it's been about a week since we've decided that we're going to go for him. I think about a week. Yeah. He's accepted Man United's project, according to Ben Jacobs. Is that what it means? The green light and accepts United's project. But what if he's done that for Newcastle as well? I'm trying to understand if that's the case. Yes, to buy in means you want it to happen. Okay, that's positive. Can't argue with that. That's super positive then. Funny that Said cooked Sesko where? Oh, do you mean on that? I think he done a real. Did he cook him? I don't even know if he actually probably cooked him. I mean, only David Ornstein knows this. I mean, does he? What made me knew we would bid was Ineos having 2028 in mind. So with that in mind, it will be very, very interesting to see where it goes from here. You know what? That's quite true. You know, when you put it like that. Yeah, when you put it like that, I can understand where you're coming from. Fez. Oh, that's not right. Oh, make sure you subscribe, people. I haven't even put the mode on. So if you haven't subscribed, you know, it's a great chance to do now. I'm such an idiot. I feel like I'm so underprepared. Like I was not ready for this. There we go. He definitely cooked him. We'll cook Arsenal when we were linked to him. Said got to hold that. Was it that bad? What is this comedy games doing? What are you doing? Someone's gulag him. Have I got someone must be in there that can just gulag the guy. Doing my head in. Ben Jacobs, what is he put out another tweet? He has put out another tweet. Key thing behind Manchester United's Sesko bid is they didn't plan to move without player buy-in. Okay, now it makes more sense. Now it makes more sense. You didn't see the video. No, I haven't seen those videos. You know what? When I come off football YouTube, I don't really get involved with all of that. So it looks like he's. So it looks like he's chosen Man United. Does that mean he's chosen Man United then? That's what I'm kind of gathering at this moment of time. Yeah, Sesko chooses Man United. Hey, the game's the game, innit? Hey, Newcastle, you get rejected 3 times in a row. It's nothing to really be proud about. It's just the game is the game. My thing is, right, United's got all this money, and we'll talk more about Sesko and what he probably brings to Manchester United. I've been over it so many different times, and what we should expect from him as well is you've got all this money. That must mean that you can now go for the likes of, I don't know, a central midfielder. The central midfielders is going to have to be on a budget, and there's not. And I feel like there's many different midfielders to go and get if they do their scouting correctly. It's got to be someone physical. You put the physical game in the center of in the center of that field, then Man United will do really well this year. Hillman is not that one. I mean, I wouldn't mind Hillman, but I don't think he's that. They want too much money from him. I still want Lucien Agume, because otherwise you know what we're gonna find? We're gonna find with Sesko, if he is to come, then Brighton don't want to sell him. And you remember they want 100 million. We need Agume and Douglas Luiz. I feel like Douglas Luiz loan kind of makes sense at this point, but I feel like we need 2 midfielders. United won't do that. But with the Sesko, what I don't want to happen is when he does join, is the dropping deep. Basically, what he done at Leipzig, dropping deep, getting involved with the central midfield. I don't want that. You know, we got Xerxes kind of player if we want to do that kind of play. But with Sesko, what held him back is the fact that they kept putting him on like one of the 210s or one of the wing spots in terms of up front. You know, they changed over with a Pender. You need Sesko in the box. I don't want Sesko anywhere near the midfield. I feel like that's one thing that kind of gets on my nerves. If you're going to play someone in a spearhead, what's the point of having 4 midfielders, class 4 midfielders, if you're not going to use it to its best abilities? I'm still in disbelief that United are about to change their whole front 3 in one window. Expensive. You know, 180, let's just say 190 million, I think. Would it be a bit more than that? Let me check that, because my maths might be off. Why am I a notepad? I'm stupid. Calculator. That must be close to somewhere near 200 million, no? Because it was 71 for him, Booms, and 62 for him. United have ultimately spent nearly 200. Nice. If you want to include all the add-ons, and be fair, we've spent nearly 207 million on a new attack, and we haven't exactly had an outgoing yet. So the likes of Garnacho needs to get gone very quickly. The likes of Anthony needs to get gone very quickly. I know we've had other little bits and bobs in terms of add-ons, blah, 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 blah. And then, of course, the last one is Jadon Sancho. Saving a lot of money on wages is another thing. Why these United fans acting like their club don't spend peas? Is all this bullshit about United not having money? It's being capped. You know what? It's not come from Man United fans saying that we don't have no money. That's what we've been told by the media, that United will have about 110 million to spend on transfers this summer and we'll be relying on outgoings. When all of a sudden and all along, you know, with Jim Ratcliffe, we've seen, no lie, we've seen him lie on camera in front of Gary Neville. It's been a lie all along. So again, I don't care. United do need, in a window like this, United have to spend money. If you want to get back into what you need to call the Champions League, you need to go and spend the money correctly, by the way, and it has to be perfect. It has to be perfect. So my question is what's next? What is next? Because they're gonna, I guarantee after this, Man United will definitely say, oh, Man United are looking at a goalkeeper, which is Larman's, which is like 15 million, which is nothing. And then the likes of maybe I don't know, maybe a loanee kind of player. United can recoup kind of a lot of money from that, but it's just they're gonna run, oh, United need to sell to buy kind of situation again. So if we're gonna wait for another signing, it's gonna be late in the window, probably the end of the week, and the last week of the transfer window before September 1st. In about 2 weeks, went from laughing at Sesko and not rating him to this. You really might be the United gal now. I didn't laugh at it. See, Joel, I don't understand, yeah, because you've done this recently, and I feel like you must have earwax up in your eardrums, yeah. I said for Arsenal, and I'll say it one more time because I can't be bothered. For Arsenal, your team, I think you're a Chelsea fan, by the way. Arsenal fans need to go, they want to win the league. Arsenal need to win the league. Why are you going for a project striker if you're trying to win the league over a striker who's now ready now? It does not make any sense. I never even said he was shit. But for United, it makes a little bit more sense. I don't even wholeheartedly want Sesko. I want Watkins. And right now, that doesn't look like that's the case. So that's it. I don't need to answer that no more. That's very true. Newcastle fans hold that. What's happened? There's something else happened. This is that Philip Fines guy. Sesko and the camp have reached a verbal agreement with both United and Newcastle. The fundamental terms have been negotiated with both clubs. Again, I don't. There comes Bomber. What happened? Decisive hours ahead. Oh, it's going to get accepted today. Two offers on Leipzig's table from Newcastle. I think this is not. I'm going to be real with you lot, right? See, I don't know what the situation is with United if he's given the green light, yeah. But if Sesko's worked with Leipzig, this only means one thing. It's the Haaland thing. If anyone knows Haaland's contract or situation with his agent, for Dortmund. So allegedly, again, Haaland, his agent got like 30 million. Like Haaland's whole fee is not exactly known to Man City, but Man City had to pay a fee. But long story short, whatever fee was put across to Haaland, right? Haaland would get a lot of that money, and his agent would get a lot of that money. So I do wonder with Sesko and his dealings with Leipzig, I do wonder why Leipzig wants such big amounts of money. And why he's working with Leipzig by not exactly giving the go-ahead to either or for one is because, yeah, 50 million agent fees, but that agent fee, he got 30 million. Haaland got 20 million, if you didn't know that. Not if anyone didn't know that. I've got a feeling with Sesko, it's the same kind of thing. Yeah, that's the one there. There we go. I've got a feeling this is the exact same thing that's happening right now. Exactly the same. Yeah. You're telling me the way Sesko is quite close with his agent, it's not going to be the same case. I think it's the same case. I've got a lot, man. What are we doing now? Yeah. But when you think about it, I don't know why you're laughing. He won him a treble. It's not dirty dealings. It's the deal that Haaland had. It's got nothing to do. It's got nothing to do with City. Big up. Make sure you smash the likes, people. I don't know what likes we're on. I haven't even asked. We're on 91. Have you smashed the Sesko light? Make sure you subscribe. Do you listen to Faith Hill? Don't know who that is. Personally, United's bid could also be a case of making Villa drop their price for Watkins. Suddenly, there are news of Watkins willing to leave. Yeah, but probably, you know what it is? It's probably Watkins is probably seeing all these strikers and all these other players move. He might just want to move. He's 29. He's going to want one last big contract. He's on 3 years. I think he's got 3 years left on his deal. You know, that puts him up to the likes of what, 32, 33. You know, you can get a big contract somewhere and go somewhere else. Yeah, it's nasty. It's definitely nasty. If this is the case, then Watkins will probably end up going Newcastle. I can't see it being any other way. But United, I would take Pavlidis as backup. Don't know about that. Maybe, but I don't know about that one. Can Man United make a case? United have the second best strike force now. Over whose? Yeah, the only that's true. That's the only I know. Lauren Hill. What's this? Did we read this before? Sesko and his camp has read verbal. Yeah, we saw that. That's from that Philip guy. You know what? Has United potentially stopped the Isak deal? That's what I'm wondering. I don't care if respectfully, I don't care about that man. Does Sesko even start over Xerxes? I mean, if you're going to pay 70 million for this guy or whatever, then yeah. Surely our Sesko means that hit a Hoyt. That's what I said. I do wonder if he's going to go the other way. It's a rough summer for Newcastle, man. Yo, Trafford going to City, Ekatike, Liverpool, Sesko, Man United, and Boomer, Man United, Kudus, Tottenham, João Pedro, Chelsea, flipping hell, Cunha, Man United. It's going to be interesting. I just want to know what I kind of expect from the likes of him. I feel like with United, I feel like with Sesko, if he equals his Bundesliga tally over at Man United next season, then I'd be happy with that. But I said the same thing to D. It's about what he can do for the rest of the team. If he can provide for the rest of the team, then I feel like we've got a good player on our hands, because we need someone that's going to look. We've got to look at the players like Cunha and Mbumo. As much as Mbumo likes to run in behind, right? He needs someone that's going to feed him in behind as well. You know, he likes ball to feet quite a lot. Ball, 1-2 done. So that's going to be an aspect that needs to happen. But with Cunha, on the other hand, Cunha loves playing. He loves dropping deep, and he likes playing ball to feet. And so you're going to need someone that's going to obviously provide that for him as well. Maybe that is going to be Keith Dowie. Yeah. Maybe you're going to need someone like Sesko that can provide that. So it makes sense. What's Keith Dowie? Is this guy ever been right? All right, what's he said? Understand his camps are it's the same thing. He's pretty much retweeted. Manchester United made a bid worth just under whatever. He's leading towards Manchester United. This is not the news Newcastle United wanted. Keith Dowie, man. Oi, let me get some of my tweets up real quick, because I've been saying the most. Where is it? Retweet. Love that. I'm trying to find it. I made a tweet about Isaac, innit? There we go. I'd retweet that as well. August the 1st. I'm a bastard. RB will accept our bid so they can get the deal on Rasmus. I got a feeling it's going to be a loan. If Sesko lands, scores on the opening week. Oh my God. People. The nasty. Old Castle rejected. Where? Have you seen something that I haven't seen? The nasty things I do for Sesko to play against Arsenal and he scores, I swear on my life. If he opens his account by scoring against Arsenal, oh man. I might cry. I might cry, you know, if he wins us the game, like he just takes everything on the brunt of himself and just like, yep, taking this game. Love that. Platzi goes tweet same shit. Yeah, fuck that. We're not gonna know. No one's gonna know what this deal is gonna be in the next 30 minutes. We need what? We need to give it like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out. We just needed to give it today. I'm pretty sure something else will come out later if they rejected it or not. Lee would be mudded if that happens. Oh, yeah, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Look at Sacha Tavolieri. He's such a... Bro, he's... Oh, my... This is why he's such a shit journalist, man. Look at him. Absolute backtracking. Absolute shit journo, man. Even Jan Argefjortoft, he said Man United's waiting for Sesko and Sesko's waiting for Man United. It's been this case the whole time. Come on, man. Oh, what's new? Oh, it's the same shit. You know, I'm just scrolling at this point. What if Newcastle get... Well, that means Newcastle are going to get like 2 29-year-olds. I don't know, man. I'm not... we're just going to have to wait and see. I can't lie. I really wanted Watkins, but it is what it is. Man United believes Sesko wants to join and never planned to bid without... I saw that earlier. I need to do a video. What can he bring? What can Sesko bring to Man United that we just don't have? Yeah, they're pissed. Of course they're pissed. They would be pissed. I'm just, you know what? Overall, I'm just glad United's got a lamppost. Oh, shit. According to Simon Stone, he said Man United believe Sesko, Newcastle's latest offer was not accepted by Leipzig. Ben Jacobs. Again? I haven't seen any. What's being said? Understand? He's agreed, bro. It's the same shit. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah, coming hours. Who cares? Has anyone not subscribed yet? Let me know, man. Let me know. Because if you subscribe, you can do something. You can talk in the chat. I'm just scrolling, man. I feel like if I'm gonna get this here, are we gonna get some sort of like bomber on stream? I'm waiting this one out. All good, man. You know what was more impressive, I'd say, yeah? The fact I've gone live, I forgot to redirect to myself. There's about 300 people in the house considering all the Man United channels are live. You lot are amazing, man. I'll be real. Super happy with that. Trying to find something. Look at these lot, man. Look at him, nasty. He's waiting for a redirect. Nasty bastard. I know, but We'll see in it. Keep it subscribers only for a bit, Cass. You moving clumsy this morning, not redirecting and shit. You know what it is, what it is. You know what it is, Bayesian, yeah? It's annoying, yeah, because you want people to find your channel and you work hard and you miss out something. But the way I look at it is, it's a good way to test myself. Like, I don't need to rely on redirects, so it's fine. Because I know you lot are pretty much, yeah, man. You lot are invested, so it's all good for me. Ornstein said in a tweet today that Nico Jackson's up for sale. Newcastle, one of the teams interested. I wonder, ooh, that's not nice. Smash the likes, man. Them Sesko's coming United. I think I see something else that someone said. I don't want to miss out people's chats. Now United push Rasmus out the door. Please. I'm begging. Did someone delete their chat? I can't see it now. The truth. I don't know why we can't negotiate for Watkins for something. I think they're standing firm on their 60 million valuation. I mean, look, if Newcastle pay 60 million, you got to ask yourself this. Would you rather pay 60 million for Watkins or 74 million for Sesko? I think I'd rather pick Sesko because I'm not 60 million for a 29 going on 30-year-old is a bit mental, isn't it? It is a bit mental. I think if it was more 50, 45, I'd be picking Watkins all day long. Yeah. He's probably just trying to keep his options open. I don't know. United still have money for a midfielder. Tweet's going to go mad. I feel like it's Douglas Luiz, man. Ben Jacobs. What's Ben Jacobs said? He said something again. Nicholas Jackson is another name on Newcastle's list of attacking options, and Chelsea are open to a sell. There have been some initial club-to-club talks already. Brentford Johan Viss is another target with the player pushing to join. That is crazy. That's crazy. Big up Paul from Melbourne, Australia. You're doing a great job. You have the gift of the gab. Oi, you're a great man for that comment. You know how to make a grown man smile, yeah? Waste of money ain't worth that amount of money. I'm gonna be consistent. As it stands, he's not worth that amount of money. I'm very much I'm in agreement. It's definitely an overpayment for me. Cass, who will fit Amram's system better, Sesko or Watkins? Right now, I'd say Sesko due to the height factor because if we've seen at times with United with Lenny Yoro and our build up, we do play long sometimes. I wouldn't say Watkins is the best when it goes to, I don't know, keeping the ball up and you get like flick-ons and stuff. Like he's good, but he's not better than Sesko at that. But in terms of what's more proven overall, you would say Watkins, wouldn't you? Because I feel like he'd know the system inside out. I feel like it would just be easier to integrate into. But I think long term, Sesko would be better. But it's again, lamppost settings, man. The fact that we might be getting a player that, in my opinion, again, adds a dynamic that United should have had years ago since Ibrahimovic, then yeah. But overall, I would say Watkins because he runs channels, constant threat, relentless energy. You would say he's more like a Gyökeres. Sesko's not like Gyökeres. Sesko's more of an all-round... Would you call Sesko more of an all-round striker? He's just got a bit of everything. Can do a bit of everything. To what degree, we'll see. Yeah, all these journalists are trying it. Big up Joey in the building. He says, Watkins close to profile to Gyökeres. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've just said. Sesko can play basketball. He's 6'5" and he's fast and he's rapid. So... that's that. Club could have done more to force Højlund out the door. We don't, but the thing is, Johnny, we don't know anything to do with Højlund. Everything's in the dark. We really don't know. Again, we'll know in the coming hours. We'll see if Højlund's been a part of this deal or he's not. I hope he is. I hope he goes. Yeah, I think that's mental in itself. I still think I'm still in disbelief, but we'll see. But this is nothing new. We still have to decide. Yeah, you're right. But if he wanted Newcastle, I feel like he'd accepted them by now. How is Sesko not an all-round striker? He's got good feet. He can strike the ball very well. Yeah. He's good in the air. He's fast. He's tall. He's strong. You know what I mean? He's got good link up. I think his touch could be a little bit better though. I must admit. But bar that, he's got a bit of everything. Man said Rasmus. We don't have 90 million. You mean in euros? Why do we keep, I beg you not choose pounds or euros, man. Even I'm getting annoyed by doing that with my titles. Oh, excuse me. Oh, damn. Oh, who cares? Net spend trophy. Big up Dan. He says he's agreed personal terms with both clubs, so technically he's accepted both clubs. It depends who are B accept the bids from the next final. Well, he's got to do something. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. This whole stream, same thing. It is the same thing. Nobody want many before Newcastle wages the same. Are you mad? I don't see United putting up mad wages for him. I see him going on like. I can see him getting bumped up to about 130. I think 130 is fair. 130, 135. Yeah, about that. Walk away. You'd rather walk away. I hear it. Waste of time. Or we'll see later today. We'll see if it takes long. Yeah, but he's crap. He is crap. Your name's the truth, and you're speaking the truth. It is crap. Yeah, Newcastle. Remember, Sesko's on like 120, but I don't feel like they're not going to not Sesko. Isak's on 120, so imagine putting in more than Isak. That's mad. Yeah, I see that. Well, we technically have a few sales in it because of add-ons and stuff. I think we've made like 20 million plus. If you think about Rashford's wages as well, it's a lot more that Man United saving on. But anyways, we're going to go over. I'm going to make sure I've done it this time. Double check. We're going to go over live on Big 6 Months. And once you're ready. And then, yeah, man. From there, I think, from what I've seen, have you lot got me over the line? See if you got me over the line. I saw, oh, we got 7,500 subscribers. Lovely. Yeah? Lovely. Big up to everyone, man. I'm going to be back later. I'm going to make a video. Let's break down Sesko, man, what you can do for United. Let's go over.